Why are Marvel movies receiving so much backlash? The last Marvel movies have been under considerable scrutiny and have attracted lots of hate in the film and comic book community. A lot of this anger is due to Martin Scorsese's continued comments about the Marvel Cinematic Universe's harsh effect on modern cinema. However, I think a lot of these comments are blown out of proportion. Out of the last 12 MCU movies, only 5 have below a 60% average score on Metacritic, and only 3 movies have a below 60% average critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. So if these movies are receiving generally positive scores, how is Scorsese able to convince audiences that these movies are not worth seeing? Scorsese's first comments in 2019 were a concise breakdown of his opinions. He simply stated he doesn't like the movies and moved on. However, the media circuit ran with this comment for some time, and it pushed Scorsese into the limelight for a lot of casual film watchers. A big appeal of Marvel movies is that they can be enjoyed by everyone. I love movies, but I have to admit that some films, especially Oscar nominees, can seem a bit snooty to someone who doesn't watch movies as much as others. When Scorsese made his comments, it pitted film lovers, who are of course going to gobble up whatever Scorsese says, against casual film fans who just enjoy watching the Marvel movies regardless of their quality. Scorsese then later wrote his own New York Times article further explaining his comments. However, in his Times article, he admits he's never actually seen a Marvel movie. His actual reason for disliking them is far more superficial. Scorsese says that Marvel movies take money and resources away from other independent filmmakers, and the Marvel movies aren't original enough to justify doing so. Now, this may be right, but Scorsese also makes hundreds of millions budget movies every few years that would steal the same, if not more, resources from these independent filmmakers, and I love Scorsese movies, but I wouldn't exactly call them original from one and other, especially since they all feature the same actors. His initial comments were made in 2019, just about when his movie, The Irishman, came out. I believe that Scorsese doesn't like Marvel movies because they distract a lot of casual film fans because they have larger releases and bigger press junkets.